The Bone Widget add-on is a must-have tool for Blender riggers. It simplifies the creation of custom shapes or bone widgets down to selecting the shape that you want from this list, clicking a button, and then tweaking some parameters if necessary. And the best part is that the add-on is completely free and it is also on the Blender extensions platform, which means that you can go to Edit, Preferences, Get Extensions, search for Bone Widget, and install the add-on. And it will be in your Amp panel under Rigging. Now let's see how the add-on works. The basics couldn't be easier. You just select the bone that you want to apply a shape to, choose a shape from this menu, and click Create. In this menu, you have options for tweaking the size and rotation of the shape. Here, I'm going to enable advanced options because I want these additional scale options, and I'll scale the bone a little bit to shape it the way I like. And you can also slide it on the y-axis or any axis. You can rotate it. But here I just want scaling. Wire width is also here and it is set to 2 by default, which I like. And so this looks good to me. So I'm going to click away to confirm. And just like that, we have our first shape. And another great feature is that if you're not happy with the shape after you've confirmed it, you can just click on Edit Widget. That will put you in edit mode and you can start tweaking the shape. Now the mesh doesn't overlap with the bone shape. If I click on Match Bone Transform, it will match. And that will make it even easier to edit. Okay, here I can do any edits that I like and that will become the final shape. Now when I'm done, make sure to click to Bone. What the add-on does is organizes your shapes in a special collection. And when you click Edit, it will activate the collection and the shape in edit mode. And when you click to Bone, it will hide everything and bring you back to your rig. Very nice workflow. Next, I'll make the shoulder. We have a shape for that. I'll need to rotate, scale, and slide it. And actually, often it is much easier to just click Edit Widget, Match Transform, and just align it exactly as you want. Then click to Bone. Now I can click Symmetrize Shape. So now I'll just quickly add some shapes, and I'll just stop if there is something to comment on. You can apply multiple shapes at the same time, but editing is just one by one. It's very cool how I can set up all of my FK limbs with one click. Now here is a little problem that has nothing to do with the add-on. Because I had already applied some shapes on this model before that and I removed them for this demonstration, I still have some custom shape, translation, and scale. So I just need to reset everything for all of these bones, and now the shape will be perfect. Okay, I have all my shapes. Now I'm going to turn on in front. And I want to make sure that all of the shapes are visible even in this state. In my case, they are, but if I needed to tweak something, I just need to click on Edit Bone Shape. Now let's set the bone colors. This is also something that with default Blender can be a little bit cumbersome because you have to set the color here and then select multiple bones, then shift select this one and click this button. But with the add-on, you can just select all of the bones that you want to make red, for example. Click Set Bone Color, and that's it. So let's go for a setup where all controls on the left side are red, blue on the right side, and yellow in the middle. Here I can choose the blue color, set color, select the middle bones, set their color. I'll set special colors for the face, root, and settings bone. And that's how easy it is with this add-on. Now, if I want to change the shape, that is also very easy. Just select the control, select the new shape, click Create, and adjust. If you want to remove a bone widget, use the Clear Bone Widget button. That will clean things up from the widgets collection as well. I'll undo here. You can click Delete Unused Widgets. That will remove any widgets in this collection that are not used by a bone. If you click on Show Collection, this will display all widgets in the widgets collection. Normally you don't need it, so let's hide it. And if you're not happy with these colors here, you can also create your own custom presets. You can give it a name. You can tweak the normal color, selected color, and active color by just clicking on them. And you can apply this preset with this button. If you want to add your own widgets, you can go to Object Mode, create a shape, and shape it the way you like. And then go to this menu and add widget to library. Give it a name. Auto render will create an automatic thumbnail for you. And there is your shape. Now from here, you can give it a custom thumbnail if you really like to, but for me, this is good. So now I can just apply this to any of my bones. And I can even delete this shape because it is now part of the library and the shape that is applied to the root is here in the widgets collection. Also from this menu, you can export your customized widget library and later import it into another installation of Blender. So if you have your favorite set of custom shapes, you can take them with you anywhere you go. Under Add-on, Bone Widget, there are some additional options. The most important one for me is the L and R suffixes. Generally, my left and right bones are named .L and .R. This is the most standard way, in my opinion. But if you use another convention, you should update it here. You can also change how the widgets and the collections that I go into are named. You can change where the add-on appears. So for example, if I set this to Tool, the add-on will be under Tool. So you can optimize your end panel this way.